Right, well, here we are. It's Leeds versus Arsenal on today, 16th of October. Hello and good day to you from wherever you're watching. I'm Gary, lifelong Leeds United fan. I'm going to put my Leeds shirt on in a minute because honestly I think we're going to need every single bit of luck, every superstition and everything else against this lot today. A very, very good Arsenal team that's in form, firing on all cylinders, and they've definitely definitely keeping up with the hot favourites Man City this year, which is something that not many other teams can say they can do, keeping up there with Man City. So we're going to have a little talk about the lineups and stuff in a moment. Just waiting on what's going on down Elland Road at the moment. So once I've got the stream up and everything else, we'll be good to go, I think. And I'm just going over there now just to have a little look at it. So yeah, not very good last 5 games there. If you read the description, a terrible loss in my opinion against Crystal Palace. We've had another couple of really bad results against us over the last few games, so I'm just hoping that we can do something today. As long as we don't go out and get absolutely hammered, I think is the main thing. If we don't get hammered and the guys go out there putting a good performance, I think that'll be enough. As long as we get a decent performance. And I think the main thing from a Leeds point of view is mistakes, isn't it? We're prone to all sorts of silly mistakes at the moment. You look at Cooper the last couple of weeks. There's who else was it? Koch, Strauch, the back four. You just, as soon as the team has a go at us, you just think, here we go again. Are we going to be easy fodder for Arsenal today? Is it going to be a training session for them? They are playing that well, in case you didn't know. I've watched a couple of games, and I think their only slip up recently was against Manchester United. Look back there at their last 5 or whatever it is. They had a bit of an abysmal affair there against United, and it's the only blemish really on their record. So I'm just logging in now to try and get the get the stream going. I'm just having some problem there. Just give me a second. Slight problem with my signing, but nothing that I can't resolve. Managed to get that resolved. Just going to have a cup of tea while all this is all going on. Bit of background music happening there. The broadcast or the stream that I have here that I'm looking at doesn't seem to have started yet. It says it starts in about 1 minute, 2 minutes. There's a lot of chat going on between the other fans. A lot of Arsenal fans here in Indonesia. Not many Leeds fans, unfortunately. I feel like I'm the only one. So yeah, I'm going to get underway in a few moments. About 6 minutes to kick off by the look of this, or to the players coming out on the pitch. Whether they'll kick off on time, I don't know. We can't actually see the stream at the moment. It's on a splash screen, a bit like I've been leaving you on. So we'll talk a little bit about the teams. Leeds lining up: Melier in the net, Christensen, Koch, Cooper, Strauch at the back, Strauch on the left. Cooper, I don't know, it seems a bit out of sorts at the minute to me. We've got 2 in the middle, Adams and Rocker. Sinistera, Aronson, Harrison, and Rodrigo. So a starting lineup for us. He's left Bamford on the bench. Rodrigo, Eiling, Bamford, Somerville, Klassen, Lorente, and Greenwood. You can't see that because I've run out of characters. Arsenal, Ramsdale, Ben White, of course, Saliba, Gabriel, Toniyasu, is it? Parley, and then Xhaka in the middle, Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli, who's always a dangerous player. I always thought when we've played against him in the past, he looks like he could be a bit of a handful. Gabriel Jesus leads the line for Arsenal up front today. So, yep, that's the start of or the team lineup for you. I'll put that on the stream there just in case anybody wants to see that. You've probably seen it already, but if you haven't, hey ho. Right, I'm going to go away and get myself a cup of tea, which is what I'm good at. I'm good at getting cups of tea. So just give us a few minutes, and whoops, wrong one. There we go. That's a bit better, and we'll try and get on with that. I'll get on with the game just as soon as it starts. All right, back in a couple of minutes. Hello, if you're joining, I can see that you're joining. I don't know how many people are joining, but there's your lineup for the start. I'm just getting changed, just going to get a drink, and I'll be back shortly. Right, yes, hello, and I'm back, and here we are. Hopefully, we're gonna watch Leeds try and match what seems to be a very good Arsenal team at the moment. Just got a couple of ads and stuff to jump through. Once those are over, we'll be straight underway, I think. What's your opinions? Get your score cast in the comments box. Unfortunately, there are no prizes. I don't have any subs. I don't make any money. I just do it for the love of the game. And apparently, I'm reading on the forums at the minute that it's not on any televised, normal, legal channel back in the UK, right? So, absolutely gutted if that's you. I wish I could obviously broadcast it on my channel. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I might get a subscriber then. But at the moment, no subs. No subs. We're just going to... I'll try and get this music away, and we'll get straight underway at the moment. It's just... we're just waiting on the broadcaster here in Indonesia, who's... adamant on showing us at their local offering. I can confidently say it isn't my cup of tea, I'm afraid. So yeah, hello, welcome, and I'll put a pinned comment in there. No, yeah, like I said, no prizes there. Obviously, I can't type, can I? So yeah, I'm just going to whack a comment in there if you want to drop your score predictions in, and then yeah, I'm not sure what the star does. I've got a star here. I think that means it's a... I don't know what it means, to be honest. I don't care. I just want to see a decent game of football. I just hope that we hang on. I'm just reading something on the broadcaster page here, so just give me a second while this is going on. I'll try and reload it, make sure that it's up to date. Yeah, players out on the pitch. They're just having a bit of a knock around. It looks like it might be a little bit of a delayed kick-off here. I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm waiting to hear from them, and yeah, something's gone on. Something's going on at the ground, according to the commentators. At the moment, I don't know what it is. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know. Right. Audio test. Yeah, just to keep you updated on this, there's a situation going on at the ground. Just to keep you updated on this, there's a situation going on. The kickoff is delayed. We don't know what's going on. The official timer on the clock has already been set off at 6 minutes. So I assume they're going to just stop the clock when the ref has got the go-ahead to going on. Yeah, not referee and the match officials are stood on the touchline. It's a bit of an unusual situation. It sounds like there's a power cut, and it's in the communication systems, which is a bit of a it's a freaky event, and I'm just gonna go and have a see on the Leeds United on the fan club group and just see what's make sure that they know what's going on. A power cut. Putin's power cuts have hit us already. Let us know what you think. Drop a comment, and it's a really bizarre situation. I was hoping to sit back and watch a good game of football. Hopefully, watch Leeds try and yeah. So the kickoff has happened, which is a bit of a bizarre. It's a really bizarre situation. Is this? Never seen this before. Kickoff has happened, and very quickly after the kickoff happened, the players were brought to a halt, and the referees stopped the game. This could be a really short stream. Turn it off and turn it on again. It's like The Office, isn't it? It's a scene out of The Office. We're not sure yet just what the ref is going to do with the restart, and there's an announcement at the ground. Game suspended. Players are going down the tunnel. I've got on my the fans are losing their mind. People at the ground there, they look totally fed up with it. I think some of them are going for an extra pint or two before the game actually starts again. This is bizarre, man. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in all the years I've watched. Everybody's losing their mind on Facebook. I mean, I've put a message there in the Leeds United supporters group. I'm going to read some of these just to keep us entertained here on my stream. Gee, I need the content, man. I need the content. There's fucking nothing going on. This is honestly, I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. Of all the years I've watched football, I haven't seen anything as crazy as this. And let's have a look. Lads need to get back on the pitch, keep warmed up, says Richard Smith. Dave Dakin, if there's a power cut, how come the cameras are all unaffected and Leeds have their stand lights in? Yeah, unbelievable that. Yeah, they don't have a quick backup system in place for such an important bit of technology. Yeah, they are saying the ref can't hear anything. It's what we're told. Paul Robinson's talking absolute bollocks, apparently. You couldn't make it up. And then I've commented that yeah, I've got nobody watching my live stream. So if you want to come in here and to hell with Paul Robinson, you know, the more the merrier. Well, we're just looking at a stadium that's half. I would like to say it's a lot of the fans have disappeared down into the stands. They're for anybody unfamiliar with the ground, inside those stands there are actually shops, such as and bars, so you can go in there, get yourself some food, get yourself maybe a bit of merch, or a loosener or something to drink, and another. This is absolutely insane, absolutely insane. If you're just joining us, the game is postponed, and at the moment it's getting on for 17 minutes now, and the players have gone back down the tunnel. It sounds like the referee has got a communications device problem. I mean, so the referee's had to stop play because he can't communicate with the other match officials. This would never have happened in the 80s, 90s or noughties. A really, really bizarre situation. The commentators, you can't hear them. I've got them muted out, I think. The commentators are so flummoxed by it that they're literally just not talking at all now. In fact, they're probably sat there having a munch on a pucker pie or something like that. It's a really, really strange situation. Hello and welcome. There's nothing happening on the pitch at the moment. There's no players, no match officials. They are actually going into the rule book by the sound of it to see what the procedure is. And we're looking at a situation. What a joke. Steve says this power cut must affect the ref's eyes as well. What a joke. Get it refed old school. I should have brought more alcohol, says Darren. Darren De Beer. Yeah, you're getting a mention if you're commenting on my status there in the Leeds United supporters group. That's on Facebook. I put a status in there that explaining what's happening. If TV reports a power cut, something to do with the match officials' communications devices over 9 minutes clock so far. We're getting on for 18, 19 minutes now. A delay on this game, so an 18 or 19 minute delay, and right now there is no news from Elland Road. There is a couple of the subs out there. I can't see who it's not Bamford. I can't see who it is. They're right at the other end of the pitch, and the camera shot that I'm looking at is from the cop looking down to the Norman Hunter stand down at the other end. So I mean it's a joke. The ground is, unless they've muted it, the ground is very, very quiet. Nothing, no chanting, no singing, just a bunch of people grumbling over in the. Yeah, there's still no word yet what's happening. Stephen says we never get a VAR decision anymore. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. Referee without the VAR or goal line technology, all games to be on a level playing field. Joke, really, isn't it? Says Matt Harrison. Stephen says never get a VAR, and it's. I mean, this status that I've put is getting a lot of comments at the moment, so I'm just going to try and keep up with some of these. You couldn't even make it. Yeah, I mean, I've read some of these out. I'll read a few more of the more recent ones. Facebook keep. Paul Robinson's talking absolute nonsense. We know about that already. Strange Robbo's talking nonsense, but I mean, I don't know what nonsense he's talking. Obviously, I'm not hearing him. And the status now is match temporarily suspended. I mean, we could end up in a situation here if they don't get this fixed pretty sharp. Are they going to? Lo and behold, are they going to cancel the match? Cancel the match and give Leeds United the points. There you go. Actually, we'll probably get a points deduction because the FA will probably say, "Oh no, it's Leeds United's fault for supplying dodgy batteries." They'll make something up, won't they? Usually do. Something to fit the narrative. This is super bizarre. I mean, there's no other way to say it. If you're just joining on the screen, I'm Gary. I've been a Leeds fan for most of my life. About 35 years or something like that. So a jolly long time, and I've had season ticket for about 20 odd of those years, 22, 23 years, something like that. Until 2004. There's a little bit in the About Me section on YouTube if you want to click in over there. Maybe you've got some opinion. Maybe you want to talk about Leeds. Go right ahead. If you want to join the stream, maybe you want to talk a little bit about what's going wrong. Why are we not picking up these points? Why are we where we are? There's a link there coming up. It's coming up in the comments box. Nice if you have a nice stable internet connection. Even nicer if you want to do portrait mode. That'd be really, really good. And then you can just click that link, and you'll be brought straight into the stream. And maybe we can have a talk about Leeds while this game is going on, or is it going on? I mean, I'm really, really why suspend? There's not much else I can really say about this at the minute. Yeah. Someone called Phil Russell in the supporters group. Phil says, we'll probably get points deducted and a fine for this. That's exactly what I've just said on stream. Hello if you're joining. It's a really, really weird situation that, they've got these intercoms, the referee, the what do we call them? The touchline officials, and the fourth referee also has the intercom as well, but it turns out that there's something wrong with the intercom, and the game is suspended officially at the moment. They've put on match temporarily suspended. All I can see at the moment is the ground, the crowd that's in there at the moment. Probably a good 15-20% of them of the fans have gone down into the stand probably for something to eat, something to drink, something along those lines, and we're in a situation that I've never seen before. Never seen this before. So I'm just going to update something on the stream there. Just let's have a I'm just putting an update on there, just in case you can see it. Match temporarily suspended. Communication problem with the match officials' devices. Right, so that's that. In case anybody does join. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to join.
I think I've got one viewer. That might actually be myself. Probably is actually. Weird. I don't understand why we need all these communications devices. New rules for this season say all Premier League games have to have VAR working or the game is called off. This is a comment coming in on the Leeds United supporters group forum, and we're just waiting to see A, whether that's true, B, whether the match officials are going to be inclined to call the game off. I mean, if you've travelled up from London to watch this game, you're going to be pretty annoyed. The Arsenal fans don't look too amused. Obviously, they're in a title race to try and stop Plastic City from keeping it up. Walking away with the spoils this year, aren't they? Cameras are now being directed by the match director, and we can see that I don't know, a couple of people have gone over there. They're doing extra checks on the goalposts and all this other stuff. The referee, incidentally, has got the match ball. He's walking back to the touchline. We don't have any clarification yet what's going on. But I assume that if they can't get it sorted out within a certain time period, they're going to actually abandon this game. I'm hoping that is not for the fans' sake, for the sake of the fans' sake of the game. I hope that that's not the case. I really do hope that is not the case. It's just the folks spend a lot of money going to and from these games. Our dear old friend petrol prices, train tickets and all the rest of it. If this game gets called off, are the fans going to get any compensation for their out of pocket expenses for this one? Especially the people in the seats. To hell with the corporate box brigade. We might get a point at this rate, says Mark Simpson. New rules for the season. Yeah, we've already covered that one. We'll probably get a points deduction. I doubt it. We're just getting 30 minutes now. So 30 minutes gone on the clock. It's 8:30 here in Jakarta. If you're joining, hello if you're catching up on this match. It's a really, really bizarre situation that we've got going on here, and a really strange situation. Is it because it's nearly Halloween? Is it because the referees can't be arsed? And we're now getting pictures coming through. The players are coming back on the pitch. Players are coming back on the pitch. They're coming. Arsenal are also on the way out as well.
Still no commentary yet from the official EFL channel. Jesse's back out on the pitch. The players are redoing a warm-up, and we don't have any status or situation from the referee. One can only assume that the managers have complained and said, the players are getting a bit colder. You obviously go through your pre-match routine, get the muscles all fired and working and warmed up, and then eventually what happens is you start a game and boom, then you've got to go and sit in the dressing room. 33 minutes just gone now is the delay in total, and both sets of players are back on the pitch. We don't have any word yet about a restart. One can only assume again that they might try and restart it at an appropriate time, if you like. So give the players a chance to re-warm up, if there is such a thing. Example, at 1:45. So back in the UK there, it's I think it's about 2:30. So it's 33 minutes past 2. So they'll probably start at 2:45. I think that's if there is a restart. But there's no word yet about the about this situation. What's going on? We're waiting to hear back from the commentator, the match officials. It's not good at the moment. We'll just talk a little bit about the about the match lineup or the team lineup. It's a crazy situation. What's going on at Elland Road? Hello, if you're joining me. It's no good at all. The players have been off the pitch for about 30 odd minutes because the match officials
Stopped the game, saying that there was
a problem with the communications devices between the match officials. Alright, between the match officials. So just going to go back through the team. Melier, Christensen, Koch, Cooper, Straug, Adams and Rocker pinning the midfield of Sinistera, Aronson and Harrison. Going forward, Rodrigo's up front. You can't see that because of the
notice that I've put
there. Arsenal, Ramsdale, White, Sabina, Gabriel, Torriasa, Partly, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and I can't remember who's up front for him, but that doesn't really matter, does it? All we're interested in is Leeds on this channel. We don't care about anything else. We'll just put the Leeds lineup on there just to in case anyone does join, say hello, etc. Let's hope it's unsettled Arsenal, although it's more likely to unsettle us for some reason, says David Dakin in the Leeds United supporters group. The fans are actually chanting now. Fans are actually chanting. They're Arteta is going back to the dugout, and there is an announcement.
Well,
A really bizarre game. Even the match officials are now doing a warm-up for the game.
if you can't see it, they're doing another warm-up.
An announcement has just Jesse's talking now to the fourth match official at the I'm just going to try and I'm going to go just a minute. Right, referee's got the ball. He's doing some checks on the goals and making sure that the ball is appropriately inflated, and he's also testing the VAR systems, I think, to make sure that they're up and working. He's getting advice from the VAR officials.
We gave the game the big build-up. It didn't last very long first time round. Leeds United against Arsenal, take two will be shortly upon us. Reminder that the local power failure resulted in the loss of referee communication. Indeed, communication between the officials and VAR and GDS, the goal decision system. That's why we have had to have a delay. But team talks and warm-ups have been sorted. Communication systems have been checked, and some players have even changed their boots. Now it's a case of
Teams re-preparing to start the game. We're going to get underway in a moment or two, so we'll just go from there.
the match was paused.
Match is paused. They're saying now that it's a local failure in the power grid somewhere, probably at Elland Road. We don't actually have an official word on that yet, but the laundry fairy's just been and dropped my laundry in. Thanks very much for joining. Hello and welcome. I'm Gary, and we're going to just I'll just put the team lineup on there, and I'll be back in a moment.
Throw on the far side. That was the scenario when proceeding to a
Right, game has restarted. We're going to get back onto that in just a moment. Just give me a few seconds while this game gets back back underway. A really bizarre situation. We're just going to change the banners and do all those things shortly. So yeah. Right, so yeah, there we go. They're back. Leeds have had a chance, a glimpse at goal, but unfortunately it was slightly off target. So we're just going to get back on the game in just a moment while that gets removed. Hide that. There we go. Right, I'm back. Thank the holy Lord. Right. Bizarre. Matt, the clock has been reset to just shortly after the kickoff, and it's now 4 minutes coming up on the clock. Arsenal pick the ball up with Martinelli on the left hand side, and ball gets worked back to the Arsenal defence and then just passed across. Leeds aren't pressing by the look of it. The commentators are just saying that Leeds seem to be sitting back a little bit, trying to consolidate, stop Arsenal opening us up. Arteta and Christensen are having a bit of a conversation on the left hand side between them, whether it was an Arsenal throw in or not, we don't know. Leeds got the decision. Christensen's thrown it down the pitch. It's gone out. It's gone into the field of play and then drifted out of the field of play. It was a long throw down the Leeds right hand side, and Arsenal pick up the ball now after a quick throw in. Pass it over, and away we go again. Xhaka building down the left hand side. Martinelli's got the ball. I expect that we're going to be talking a lot about Arsenal possession in this first half by the look looking at the way Leeds have lined up. Harrison and I think, who is there? Tyler Adams have gone over onto the left hand side. They're doubling up on the Arsenal right with Strauch, so that Jesse's obviously identified that Arsenal right as a very dangerous part of the pitch. There's balls back in play. It's passed out to the Arsenal left, and Yasu's got the ball, passes it back. Gabriel, who passes it back again. And Arsenal are stalled at the moment. They're keeping the possession well, but they're not making any penetration through the Leeds midfield or defence. A long ball from the Arsenal defenders just finds its way straight through to Meslier. 6 minutes and 30 on the clock now, and the ball gets punted up the pitch to Rodrigo, who's flagged offside. Yeah, clear offside from Rodrigo. Quite an easy decision for the match official, the linesman, or whatever they want to call themselves these days. Not much happening at the moment. It's just all Arsenal. Leeds have picked up the ball now, though. It's going down the right hand side. A little bit of interchange between Christensen and Rodrigo. Rodrigo to Koch, and Koch plays a crossfield ball It hits the Arsenal defender who under pressure from Sinisterra, and he wins a throw-in. Throw-in's taken and Leeds are working the ball, and it's gone all the way back from the Arsenal 18-yard box to Meslier. Trying to keep possession. I think that's definitely a key to winning this game, innit? Or a key to stopping Arsenal from giving us a thumping, which is what a lot of the fans have been whittering on about on the supporters group. I don't know if any of you watched the Leeds United supporters group on Facebook. There's thousands of them in that group, and one or two mumbling that, oh, we're going to get absolutely battered. We need, blah blah blah. Well, it's 11v11 at the minute, and we give Chelsea a bit of a game. We've got a good result out of Chelsea. Why can't we get a good result out of this lot? Remember, they didn't finish that much higher than us last season, did they, Arsenal? I think they finished about 9th or 8th, and it's not like Arteta's done anything different to the team. He's not gone out and blown phenomenal amounts of money on one or two players like other clubs have, Man City, etc. It's still the same bunch of players. So what is it that Arteta's doing it differently? Let us know in the comments. If you have any idea why Arsenal have been so successful. It's like they've just quietly got on with it, and boom, there they are. What is it? 10 games in, and they're first, second in the league? Is it? I don't know. I can't see the table at the minute. Ball through from Martinelli finds its way to Cooper, and Cooper passes it back to Meslier. Gets punted up to the halfway line. Rodrigo picks it up. He tries to slip one in. Rodrigo is going around the outside. He's flicks it back through. He's got a bit of a cross in there with his left foot. It's hobbled and bobbled across the 6-yard box, and the Arsenal defence managed to clear it, thump it up the pitch. Anywhere will do. So a bit of an attack there from Leeds. Yay! Come on, Leeds. Obviously, I'm hoping that if we could get away with a point out of this game, I'll be happy. I think the key message is don't get beat. Definitely don't get hammered. Was there a handball there? Well, ball to hand, I think. It bobbled up that Rodrigo effort there. Ball bobbled up a little bit. I thought it probably hit the player's, the defender's hand. It's a bit more pedestrian than the game against Crystal Palace, is this, compared to that Palace game last week. I was watching that thinking, Christ almighty, this is 100 miles an hour. You can't even commentate who's got the ball for any more than a split second because it's moving that quickly. This one's definitely a bit more pedestrian. Arsenal are in possession. They play it over to their right hand side, and Saka's gone straight past Strauch and made him look like he's not even there. Saka, S-A-K-A, that is. Saka's pace there is just made Strauch look like he's stood still. So we're going to have... There's no wonder that Jesse's trying to double up on efforts on when Saka gets the ball, or in and around, when plays in and around Saka, that he's marked out of the game. And that seems to be one of the plays that Jesse's relying on for this game. Saka goes over, he takes the corner from the Arsenal right. Ball finds its way through to Meslier. Seuss has a little head on it, and it just dribbles back through to Meslier. Mellier's walking around his 18-yard box, just bowls the ball out to Koch. Koch plays one down the line. Rodrigo plays a lovely ball, tries to play Christensen in, but he just gets cut out by the Arsenal player. They've played a really bad back pass. Oh! And Arsenal defence is at 6s and 7s. They're looking at each other. They don't know what to do. Harrison picks it up in the middle of the park. Sinistera. Oh, and Sinistera's brought down. He's about 25-30 yards out. Referee has waved play on. A definite kick in the back of the ankles has taken Sinistera down, and the home fans, as you can imagine, they are not happy about that. It didn't look like a fair or legal challenge. Aronson's got back there, and he's now somehow won a free kick for us. Yeah, ref played the advantage there, and really he should have given that. Sinistera there definitely brought down, kick straight in the ankles, and it's Thomas, is it? Thomas has brought him down there, put his hands up. He waved play on, but I mean the ball run away to an Arsenal player. I don't know just how the ref has arrived at that decision. Saka's pace down that right hand side is gonna absolutely is going to leave Strout standing all day long. I think Strout's going to be chasing shadows if he gets that ball and puts a bit of acceleration away. Sorry if you are commenting. If you are commenting, I'm going to go over there and have a look and see if there's anybody dropped any comments into the comments box. I will try and read them. How am I watching the game? Asks Ben. Ben, please is it? Place? Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. I live overseas, Ben, so I get a stream overseas. I live in Indonesia at the moment. And over here we get a service called video.com. We can only get it in Indonesia, but I don't think you can get it vidio.com. And it's a monthly subscription service that we pay for. So yeah, it is a legal stream that I get. I don't bother with any He's goals or anything like that. I do pay for the stream, but it is actually very, very cheap. I think it cost me about 20 quid for the year. One of the benefits of living abroad, you get to watch or get all the Premier League goals pretty much for that price. So yeah, we're very, very blessed. Saka in the middle of the park. Kavanagh, Yasu, Saka on the right hand side now. Arsenal trying to looking and probing for a little way through, but a misplaced pass has meant that Mellier's got the ball, and he picks it up. He's not taking any. He's not hurrying. Odegaard. He actually made a bit of a hash of the pass. And Meslier bowls it out. Koch now on the ball. Christensen on the right hand side. Plays a ball down. He's cut out, and Arsenal will pick up the possession again on the halfway line. Yeah, they're still in possession. It's over on the right hand side. They are definitely trying to play Saka in and get him involved in the play. Ben White's got the ball at the moment, with all of his tattoos all over his arms. And I mean, they've got Ben White playing, I think, as a bit of a right back today. Doesn't seem a familiar position for him, I don't think, for his days at Leeds. The ball played down the line. It looked like it went out for a Leeds throw-in, but it didn't. Ramsdale's 40-odd yards out of his goal plays a ball straight over to the left-hand side. And, play starts again, if you like, with Arsenal. They're just playing it back and forward at the minute. There's not much urgency. I think this huge delay has really, there's no doubt about it. It's disrupted the match proceedings. Hopefully, it's in our favour, in the Leeds' favour, and don't know if Ben's still there. If you are still there, Ben, I live in Indonesia, so I pay for a service here locally, and it's a streaming service that we get, video.com, vidio.com. Yeah. So there we go. Saka on the right hand side is down by the corner flag. Odegaard crosses it in. Meslier with a towering right hand manages to pluck that out of the air just in front of Martinelli. A really good stretch from Meslier, and Arsenal had a really dangerous chance. He was onside, I think, by the look of that. There's no interest from the linesman, so play continues. Rodrigo, middle of the park. Christensen. Rodrigo moves to the right to make a pass for Christensen. Rodrigo plays it a cross-field ball over to Sinister. I think Sinister has picked the ball up on the left. It goes in and has a smack, and it's on the outside of the Arsenal goal. And it was a cracking effort from Sinister. He's not closed down at all. He just keeps running at them from the left. In acres of space, and it's a cracking ball from Rodrigo playing that crossfield pass, and that could be one way to try and unlock Arsenal. Have they come across a team that's played that type of ball, that diagonal raking ball? And it's a corner ball. Aronson takes it. The ball's all over the place. It's up and down. It's saved off the line, I think, beaten away by Ramsdale. Arsenal survive at the moment. Aronson plays another one in, and it's a very easy ball for Ramsdale to collect, and he just bowls it straight down the middle of the park. Saka on the right hand side picks up the ball. It's Odegaard. Xhaka to Martinelli, knocks it across the 6-yard box, and that's Lorino! Jesus has just missed one from 3 yards out. I think it's a save from Martinelli. It looks like it might have hit. We're just getting a replay here. No, it isn't. It doesn't look like it's hit. He's literally just tried to chip it, and it's gone straight over Mellier's goal, high and wide. There's go back to the earlier chance for Leeds. I mean, the ball's literally rolled off the arms of about 3 players. It's come down, and Rodrigo's tried to get in there, and Ramsdale's made a vital save for Arsenal. Leeds so close, go to 1 up there. Come on, Leeds. Arsenal, ball has somehow found its way back through to Ramsdale, and Arsenal play out from the back, and it's Ben White on the right. Xhaka, Arsenal moving the ball very quickly up the Leeds pitch, gaining those yards. Martinelli plays it back. Yeah. A really good interception there from Tyler Adams in the middle of the park. It puts Leeds back on the front foot, and it's Rodrigo, is it? Sinisterra picks up the ball on the Leeds left. Rodrigo smacks one, but it's not. He didn't get hold of the ball. He just sort of dribbled. Had a bit of a swing at it with his right peg, and he didn't get the purchase that he needed. Arsenal are breaking away down the Leeds left again, and Leeds don't seem to be getting back enough in numbers as Odegaard plays a cross, and I'm not kidding. It's a terrible cross from Odegaard. Arteta's out there telling the players to talk to each other, giving them a clap, giving them a bit of a pep, a bit of encouragement from Arteta. But at the minute, Odegaard has just played an absolute howler of a cross there for Arsenal, giving Leeds back needless possession again, and hopefully Arsenal are having a bit of an off day with the passing. If they are, can we capitalise? Can we ask them some questions? Can we get in and about their 18-yard box, turn that defence, and can we at least please just get a goal? But then again, we got a goal at Palace, and look what happened there. Right, yeah. If I'm going to go over there, just check comments and just see if there's anybody commenting at the minute. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's no comment. Nobody on there. Just Ben, I think. So, I don't know if you're still there, Ben, but if you are, I hope you're enjoying the commentary. And it's a really dangerous crossing, and Rodrigo, with his left boot peg, has a swing at a cross there from Sinisterra, and he's on the half volley, or on the volley, just smashes it over the high and wide of Ramsdale's goal. But actually, whilst he did that, it must have taken a deflection off the marking Arsenal defender, and Leeds have a corner ball. Harrison and Aronson takes it. It's a really good corner. Oh, Rocker comes out to Rocker. He smashes it. He just gets. It's on its way into Ramsdale's bottom right hand corner. I don't think he'd have got it if it had got through. But takes a deflection. Goes out. It's an Arsenal throw-in. Very close to the Arsenal corner. And it's Ben White with the throw-in. Young Leeds fans there filming Ben White with the hand phones. He's taking his time over this throw-in, Ben White. It's a long throw down the line. Leeds pick up the ball again, and there's a foul. Another foul that's been missed by the referee. Just on the edge of the 18-yard box. The Arsenal 18-yard box. It looks like it's Harrison, I think, who dragged back. Or is it? No, it was Rodrigo. Rodrigo was dragged back there by the Arsenal player and the referee. I mean, how the hell the referees missed that, I'll never know. Possession statistic for you: Arsenal 64, Leeds 36, and we're on 26 minutes. If 26 minutes and 25 now. Xhaka, Saliba plays it right to Saka. A good tackle from Rocker there on Saka. Hopefully Rocker's going to be over there trying to marshal him, because it seems that he's has he been one of the main playmakers for Arsenal in the first part of this season. Jesus goes down, and Leeds pick up the ball. Strout plays it up the line. Sinisterra now picks it up. still halfway inside the Leeds half. Sinistera, there's nobody up at front for him, so he just plays a square ball, tidy square ball to, I think, Cooper or it's Cox. Christensen plays it down the line. Aronson's chasing, but the Arsenal left back just calmly gets in the way there and plays it back to Ramsdale. So yeah, come on Leeds. Not much happening at the minute. Arsenal don't seem too intent on going forward, trying to open us up. They're very pedestrian. Leeds are not really pushing the issue either. They're not, they're standing a yard or two off the Arsenal players, and Jesus has just skipped past 3 of our players, played a cracking ball straight through, but there's nobody there for the Arsenal to run onto. Arteta's very animated on the touchline. Aronson's involved and there's a bit of a kerfuffle in the middle of the park. Aronson picks up the ball. Tyler Adams, Rodrigo, and the Aronson's down. He's being scythed down. A really good dummy pass. Sinistera is in the box, and it's Jack Harrison down the right hand side, and Jack Harrison plays it. Rocker, why don't you play down the line? Quicker Leeds. Harrison plays a ball straight across behind the Arsenal back line and in front of Ramsdale. Nobody's there to pick it up. What an opportunity. And Aronson's probably a bit sore after that challenge, I think, on him. We're just having a look at that. Yeah, they've gone steaming straight through the back of him, and it's the Arsenal defender who's done it, and it's not offside. But if they think that if the ball had gone in the net, it'd have gone to VAR. I mean, just bloody VAR does my nutting. Absolutely does my nutting, does VAR. Jesse's out on the touchline. He's making some adjustments to the Leeds midfield by the look of it. Not sure just yet what he's doing, but he's pointing, he's wagging his finger and barking his instructions. Arsenal's now starting to play a little bit. They're playing at speed. They're going straight through the middle of the Leeds midfield. There's a foul on the edge of the 18-yard box. It looks like it's Koch. He's brought Jesus down, and it's about 24-25 yards from goal, just right of Mellier's centre, just outside the 18-yard box there. So yeah, he got clipped once and he got clipped twice there, did Jesus, but the first tackle, it wasn't by Koch, and I'm hoping that the ref has given it for the first foul, and I think he has. If he has, it's further away. But Jesus there he was moving, like he was absolutely flying through it. He's just it's almost as if he's got to his 30 minutes and he's warmed back up now, and we've got to stop that guy getting hold of the ball, because the trickery, and when he's moving at pace, it still takes some stopping. Defender's worst nightmare, having someone like that against it, isn't it? Mellier lines up the wall. He's kicking his boots against the post, trying to clear the mud off him. I don't know why he's doing that. He's trying to move the wall a little bit to the right. He thinks there's a bit of an angle there for the Arsenal free kick taker. I don't know who's taking it at the moment. It could be Jesus that's stood over this one. Yeah, the referee's given it for the first challenge. So the actual free kick is dead centre. It's probably about 35-40 yards out. But Arsenal fancy the chances here. And it's Odegaard, I think, that's over it. Odegaard and Xhaka stood over it. Odegaard's taken it, whipped it. It's gone with lots of fizz straight across the floor at pace, and Mellier's got down smartly to his left, and just palmed that away. But Mele probably should have done. He should have done better there, I think. But anyway, Leeds have picked up the ball. There's a long pass out, and it's gone for an Arsenal throw-in. Saliba. Arsenal playing it across the back. No real hurry again, but one quick through ball here to Asa Saka or Saka. It can quickly change the game, can't it? Leeds seem to be stood a little bit off Arsenal. Arsenal seem to be trying to drag us out of position, make us make a silly mistake. But the lads being quite disciplined here. They just stood off 1 or 2 yards off the Arsenal players, each Arsenal player, and Leeds are expecting attacks coming down the Arsenal right. So they're definitely doubling up on Saka. But is that at an expense of another player? Ball's gone back out for another throw-in. There's not another one. The throw-in's taken from totally the wrong place by Arsenal. The yardage is a disadvantage to them. Taken further in their half. Well, I mean, Leeds are playing. Are we playing all right defensively? Well, we've not conceded yet, and a lot of folk would have probably had us about 3-0 down by now. Harrison's scurrying up, chasing after the ball, and Arsenal are literally just knocking it about as if he's not even there. Martinelli picks up the ball smartly. There's nobody with him on the left-hand side. He's made his way down from the halfway line, and that's a crazy ball from Rodrigo. He's played it across field and backwards, and Arsenal have got a goal, and it's Rodrigo's crazy pass that has cost us. He's played it backwards across field, and Arsenal have picked it up on their right hand side, and the danger man over there, Saka, it's a gift, an absolute gift. The Leeds faithful are totally quiet. I mean, Rodrigo went there, and yes, he was under a little bit of pressure, but he smashed the ball. He wasn't even under any pressure. The nearest player was maybe 5 yards away. He plays it across. Odegaard plays a through ball, picks it up, plays a through ball to Saka, who's running onto it. He comes in, Saka, and absolutely smashes it past Melier with his right boot, and it's a really tight angle, and it's an absolute belter of a finish. Is that straight into Melier's top corner at the other side of the goal? Oh, dearie me. Honestly, we're terrible. I would have a really, really silly pass. Rodrigo, all he has to do is hold the ball up, bring somebody in. He plays this pass straight across to the other side of the pitch, and it gets picked up, intercepted, and Arsenal, you can't. When they're playing like this, you can't make mistakes like that. But we're definitely the team of mistakes this season. The team of mistakes. I mean, last week, if you'd have watched that game against Palace, I mean, I don't have much air anyway, but I mean, I was tearing it out by the end of that game. Palace did absolutely nothing for the first half, and then a silly mistake from our Scottish international defender cost us that game. And it wasn't just one mistake, he made a second mistake as well, and the game got away from us. And what should have been a Leeds win down at Palace ended up being a Leeds loss. And suddenly we're back down in the relegation zone again, aren't we? We're fighting for the points. Oh, come on. Yeah, I mean, you can take nothing away from Arsenal. I mean, that was when you see that, what an absolute cracking finish from Saka. Leeds are again standing off. They're not chasing the ball down like we normally would be doing, and Arsenal are quite content with that now. They've got one goal, 38 minutes on the clock, and there's a long ball over the back from the defender there, but it's gone straight through to Meslier. Meslier picks it up. The Leeds keeper plays it out to the right hand side. Koch clips one up to the halfway line, and it's Tyler Adams who loses the header. But the ball gets away from the Leeds midfielder, and Leeds have actually picked the ball up again with Sinisterra. Sinisterra has gone down rather easily against Ben White. Ben White with a little bit of pressure on him, and he's gone down a bit easy, and a very theatrical roll across the Elland Road turf, and yeah, I mean, Sinisterra's cut across him, and there's a bit of contact with Ben White's elbow, and he's gone down like, you know, someone's hit him with a sniper. But Arsenal pick up the ball smartly, and it's Saka again on the right hand side, and he's causing Strauch all sorts of problems. He's going to need an headache tablet, is Strauch, after this. Saka's pushed Strauch in the back, and right near the Leeds corner flag. Strauch's not really not said much to the referee about that. The crowd are not happy about the push in the back. Trying to a couple of people moaning about it. Oh, yellow card. Well, yeah, it's a game of football, isn't it? Contact sport, mate. Meslier takes the ball, punts it up the pitch after a Leeds free kick, and Arsenal get the ball back very quickly again. Christensen smashes one up the park, and the Arsenal left back there's made a bit of a howler. It's got away from him. Leeds pick up the ball. Christensen is running in, but there's an offside. He was offside there. Yeah. Rodrigo should have. Yeah, he needed to check it. Well, he did. I mean, they were covered anyway. 2-1. 40 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, just for the record. And Arsenal are at top of the league. I'm absolutely delighted Arsenal are at the top of the league, Ben. Anything other than Man City, plastic Man City, or that goal machine Erling Haaland. Arsenal are the best team in the world. Hang on, I'm just going to read some of these comments here. We'll just take a little break while Leeds fart around in the middle of the park with the Arsenal midfield. Arsenal best team in the world, he says. You swap teams. You can't just swap teams. Arsenal till I die. Arsenal are just so much better than you. Well, yeah, of course they are, mate. They're at the top of the league. We are top of the league, he says. Ben says. Let's have a look. And he goes on. LLL. Why are Leeds so bad? Thank God I support Arsenal, the best team in the world. You're mad. Well, say what you want. I had a season ticket for 20 or 24 years, and saw Leeds pick up the what was the first division title before the Premier League was invented. So yeah, I can say well and truly say that. Oh, by the way, yeah, we did win the championship as well a couple of seasons ago under Bielsa. So yeah, you know, we're not a bad team, but we just don't. I don't know what it is about Arteta. He's got the magic touch. He's not done very much with that team. They didn't do great last season. Arsenal only finishing about 4 points above us, in about 8th or 9th spot. And this season, I don't know what it is. He's just got them on a winning run, and it's good when you're on a winning run like they are. It's difficult to stop that winning run, you know. But have they come up against a decent opponent yet? Well, I mean, they've come up against Man United and lost that one, didn't they? So, but yeah, they're probably top of the league at the minute. I think I can't see anything else at the moment. So maybe we'll check out the top of the league in a minute or two. Got Christensen down the right hand side. This, to be fair, this isn't a bad Leeds performance. I would have had us, you know, 2 or 3 down by now. But in terms of chances, Arsenal really haven't had that many chances. Neither have at Leeds. It's all been in the middle of the park, and it's been a bit of a standoffish game. Arsenal have had the possession, but you know, we've seen it so many times. Oh, Aronson's got the ball. He's through. Harrison. Oh, he should have slipped it first time, and he's smashed the ball. It's gone over the Ramsdale's bar. What an error there from the Toviasu, is it? Toviasu, yeah, he gets mugged by Aronson, and Aronson is on it, and bad mistake there again. Costly mistakes from Leeds. If he'd have passed that first time to the Sinisterra, it'd have been in the back of the net, but he hesitated, and a split second meant that the chance was gone. Basically, he tried to take it on himself and made a bit of an ash of it. 45 minutes now on the clock, and Saka is being clobbered. In fact, I don't know if he's being clobbered. He's gone down under a challenge from Strout, and I don't know if it's a bad landing or what, or if there's a twist in the knee or the ankle. He's holding his ankle, but it looked like it might have been his knee that went from under him. He felt that when he's got up. He's under looks to be in a bit of pain, a bit of grass on his head. And for some reason, it looks like he's going to put Patrick Bamford on now. 46 minutes on the clock, 1 minute of injury time or added time, and Odegaard has a smash, and he goes straight to Meslier. Nice play from Arsenal down there, right hand side yet again. Odegaard comes in, smashes one with his left foot, but he didn't manage to get full purchase on it, and Meslier makes an easy job of this of that effort for Leeds. So yeah, a good, not a bad half from Leeds. We're only 1-0 down. A disciplined performance, I think, is the best way to say it. I'm going to talk a little bit about stats and stuff in a moment. We're just going to get those flash on the screen. And it's Arsenal, Leeds United 0, Arsenal 1. Saka on the 35th minute. As the players stream off the pitch with this really bizarre start to a game. It's someone at Elland Road didn't pay the electric bills. The Amster's dead. Sprinklers now on the pitch, and some substitutes are out there having a bit of a knock around. Right, okay, so that's half time, and when I come back, we'll just have some. We'll have the We'll just have a little look and get you some stats on there at the moment. Yeah, so that's it. We're going to have a little look at the half-time results, and Chelsea are 2-0 up against Villa. Leeds obviously 1-0 down against Arsenal. Man United and Newcastle is 0-0. These are the games, by the way. They are well into the second half. Southampton versus West Ham is 1-1. Liverpool play Man City at 4:30. That's at Anfield. Arsenal are at the top of the league at the moment, as you rightly said. With Tottenham, Tottenham are only a point behind. How the hell's that happened? But Arsenal have a game in hand. City and Arsenal are on their 10th game at the moment. City 23 points. Man United way off the pace at 15, so good 9 points off them. Leeds stuck on 9. We've been stuck on 9 a long time now, and if the game finishes like it is, we'll end up finishing 15th place. So just gonna have a look at this. We'll have a look at the stats. I'm going to talk a little bit about the stats at the moment. I'll just get those at the moment. Leeds 35% possession, Arsenal 65%. Shots 8 for Leeds, 7 for Arsenal. Shots on target, this is our problem. 1 shot on target, 4 for Arsenal. 2 corners to Leeds, 1 corner to Arsenal. Fouls, both teams on 4. So 4 apiece there for that one, and that brings us to half time. So I hope you're enjoying watching my misery. To be honest with you, we and a lot of Leeds fans expected a defeat today, and probably, if I'm honest, we expected a bit of a brutal defeat today. 5-6, 7-0. That's not beyond the realms of possibility. Where the way Arsenal have been playing this season, the fact that it's 1-0 at half time, if we end up losing 1-0, that for us is still quite a good result, because the other teams, their goal differences is way poorer than ours, and when you're in a relegation fight, which I expect that we're going to be this season, given our last few performances, the goal difference could keep you in the Premier League. I mean, it sounds a bit negative, but truth be told, woe betide and truth be told and all the rest of it. Right, I'm going to go and get a little drink. There's your Arsenal team. I'll be right back. Right, welcome. I'm back. Sorry, there's nobody there, so it doesn't matter, does it? Well, not much to report at the minute. Plays just start. It's literally just started. I'm just opening the window at the moment. Yeah, commentators rightly pointing out it's not over. Sinistera picks it up. It's only 1-0, and Arsenal really have had one chance from a Leeds error in the first half. Saka slotted away neatly on the 35th minute from a really tight angle and a really powerful run through the Leeds back line. And I've said this all game, he's not going to keep. He's going to leave our left back Struijk for dust, for pace, and he just ain't going to keep up with him. Arsenal time and time again are playing that ball down the Leeds left hand side, looking to get Saka in. Part of the game plan there. Leeds manager Jesse's not happy. He's shaking his head. Long throw in. Bamford's on the pitch, and not sure who's off at the moment. Could be Rodrigo, but we'll get that confirmed in a minute. Somehow Bamford has won a corner ball, I think. The Elland Road faithful on the feet at the moment. They're looking in anticipation, trying to hopefully get this on Bamford's head or somebody's head. Leeds have a corner. Aronson and Harrison and over it. Looks like it's Harrison. Good corner, and Ramsdale makes a fine double fist save, and the ball goes looping high into the air and then out for a Leeds throw-in. Yeah, good timing from Ramsdale there, I think. Leeds playing it intricately down by the down there left on by the corner flag. Rocker tries to play one of the strikers in, but unfortunately the ball didn't run true for him on that occasion. I'm just going to see about the substitutions, what's gone on over that little half-time period. He has put Bamford on. Yeah, so it's Chris Kavanagh who's the referee, match official today, and the game actually is slated as it kicked off at 20-3 in the afternoon after a 20-minute warm-up for the players. So yeah, the goal line technology was down, and the VAR I think was down, as well as the video. It says here lost communications with the video assistant referee officials. So the VAR guys or girls, they were or they had lost communication, and we're just going to try and figure out what happened in that half-time break. And Jesse's not. He's quite animated at the moment for Leeds. He's not too pleased with what's going on. We're going to try and get over there and figure out what's going on. So, yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it is Rodrigo who went off for Bamford at half time. Arsenal are appealing for a decision, but it's not gone their way by the sound of it, and it looks like it's a an Arsenal corner. I think they were hoping for a foul there, but they've got a corner out of it. It's not a very good corner. It doesn't go beyond the first man. Player tries again, and it comes out to Saka on the right hand side. Cock with a little dink over the top, and Jesse Marsh is waving the players forward, and he's waving the players forward, urging them to get out faster and try and start pressing Arsenal a little bit more. They're having too much, or they had too much of the ball the first half, and there's a mistake, and Bamford's in, and Bamford straight at Ramsdale. Bamford again. He comes back off Sinistera. I mean, a really slack pass from Saliba, and Ramsdale's taken one in the crown jewels. He's rolling around inside his 18-yard box, and Saliba, I don't know what he was thinking of. He was either dreaming or I don't know. The ball gets deflected at speed. It could be Bamford's effort straight at Ramsdale's crown jewels, and he's got a watering eye after that one, I think. Arteta's called over the entire Arsenal team while Ramsdale's receiving treatment. They're getting water, and they're getting an absolute roasting from Arteta while this breaking play happens. I mean, you know, it's got out of hand as this. It's not a game anymore, isn't this? Saliba, I mean, Bamford smashed that at full pelt at point blank range at Ramsdale, and I don't think he'll want any action tonight after this. And Arsenal are getting mugged at the back in the midfield and the defence again, and Bamford's in on it, and why is he just not quick enough with the ball, Bamford? Just swing your left boot at it. He tries to control the ball with his right foot, and as we know, he ain't got a right foot. He just can't, you know. And there's the ball bounces around, and he should just swivel on it and smash it with his left foot. He's tried to control it, and as soon as he did that, he's being closed down by the Arsenal central defenders. It's a shame for Patrick Bamford, a real shame. I mean, he just can't get a clean break at the moment. I said it last week. I don't think, is he match fit? Probably not. He might still not even be match fit. And judging by his feet there, you know, he should have buried that. Could be 2-1 up by now. Ball goes out. Ramsdale's not looking too shabby in the middle of the sticks there for Arsenal. It takes a short kick, and Arsenal are playing it around the back, and they're dithering, and there's panic. And they want that ball urgently up to their attacking midfielders to try and keep that ball and make sure that it doesn't get dispossessed in a bad area of the park. Martinelli picks up the ball. They've played a lovely ball across the park again, Arsenal. Aronson. Sinistera dispossessed the Arsenal player there, and Arsenal have picked it up again, but Aronson just wasn't quick enough going forward or strong enough, gets bowled to the floor, and the ball comes back to Arsenal there, and they are probing for a second goal, or Arsenal, and Leeds have to be very, very careful at the back. Aronson's chasing the ball down off Saliba again, and Saliba's managed to play a decent ball back to this Ramsdale, who thumps the ball up the other end of the pitch, and Meslier picks it up. Goes over everybody's head. Cooper, Sinistera, Roca plays a long ball up, finds Jack Harrison. The Arsenal player goes down. Harrison's protesting that he went down a bit too easily and he didn't touch him. The replay's going to tell us differently, I think. Very, very slight touch on the Yasu, and Yasu goes down like a ton of bricks. A slight nudge, and he's gone down. Harrison could have been in there if he'd not touched him, but you see, this is part of the game, isn't it? You just, all you need to do is knock your player off a bit of, knock the opponent off balance, and boom, down they go. They won't try and stay up. Jesse's really trying to fire the players up. Arteta, same again. He's out there. He's barking his orders at his team. Strauch stood right next to Arteta. He's about to try and take a throw in. Takes a throw in, and the ball goes to Bamford. It's out to Sinistera. Tyler Adams plays a long crossfield ball. Harrison picks it up. Plays a ball in. Oh! Sinistera's got it. He rolls out to Sinistera. He's pinging around in the 6-yard box and cleared away by Arsenal. Koch plays a long ball in. Harrison runs straight into the Arsenal defender there and goes down. Harrison is starting to get involved a bit more in this game, which is a good thing. It didn't see much of him in the first half, but didn't see much of many of the Leeds lads. I think we spent a lot of time sat off the ball here. Harrison, Christensen plays it back. Tyler Adams. Harrison stands one up, and there's an handball appeal, and the Ramsdale's got the ball, and it's gone out for a definite corner, I think. But the ball has rolled down Saliba's arm as it's come over the top, and the Leeds players are absolutely furious because they're saying that he controlled the ball as it was coming down, and VAR is being asked to check it over, but the play continues with Arsenal on the ball. Leeds seem to have gone to sleep. The midfield isn't getting back quickly enough as 6 players Arsenal players in the Leeds box. Odegaard plays a reverse pass. Odegaard again smashes one low straight at Meslier. Referee's been told now to go over and check this VAR decision, and he's been summoned to the monitor by his masters somewhere, wherever they are. And will Leeds get the benefit of the doubt? Oh, yeah. I mean, he's turned around. The ball's come out of the air onto his arms, both of his arms, which is quickly moved out of the way. And it's given him the advantage there to play that ball away. Roca might be under a bit of investigation here as well, because there was a little nudge on Saliba by the look of it, but has the referee seen that? Cameras had a look. The Leeds players are over by Jesse Marsh, and the referee has been told to give a penalty for that. I mean, it's a weird game. A weird game. there was a little nudge from the ball's come over the top. Salimba's tried to turn into the Leeds player there. I think is it Bamford? There is now a question of, is it offside? No, it isn't. It gets played out and it gets chipped over the top by Harrison, and Salimba turns into the Leeds player's path with both of his arms out, and the ball, like literally on his forearms, is slowed to a nice pace where it lands right at his feet, where he just manages to play it away from danger. And the referee is given a Leeds United penalty, and the Arsenal players are gone absolutely mental. Saliba right in the thick of it. Ben White trying to console him there, I think, by the look of it. He's been given a yellow card, and I think the referee's now dishing out maybe a couple of other cards to the Arsenal players for their dissent. Patrick Bamford steps up to take the penalty. He's not looking confident. He looks a bit grey, does Patrick Bamford. I mean, is he well? Smashes it, and it goes wide. It goes wide. Ramsdale's down smartly to his left. He probably would have covered it. It goes literally straight past within a centimetre of Ramsdale's left post. It's... you just, I mean, I don't have much air. And he's not... I mean, there was a split second there. The commentators thought it had gone in, and then it hit the advertising board on the back, and Patrick Bamford misses a penalty for Leeds United. Nice ball out from Roca. Sinistera is coming up. He's running at Arsenal now. Adams picks up the ball. He's going to play it nicely through to Harrison. Bamford makes a run through, but he's dispossessed. Sinistera comes tracking back from a loose Leeds ball and picks up the possession again for Leeds, and it all finds its way back to Meslier. Leeds could have... what can I say? I mean, he missed a penalty. You got a guy there who's got no game time. He's not well. He's got a bandage on his arm, but Leeds are breaking down the left-hand side with Aronson. Aronson's in the box. Sinistera, and he's deflected off an Arsenal player, and it's another missed chance for Leeds United. We just can't score for nothing. It's a cracking ball straight down the line. I think it's by Strout, and it's Aronson who picks it up, and Sinistera plays it straight at the defender. I mean, Ramsdale was nowhere near. It looks like it's Gabriel who saved the day. Yeah, it's Gabriel who saved the day. If it hadn't been for Gabriel, it's in the back of the net. I mean, he just couldn't keep it down. If he'd have kept it down on the floor, it'd have gone straight through Gabriel's legs. But there's a little bounce, and it popped up, and just enough for Gabriel to save the day for Arsenal, otherwise that was surefire in the back of the net. Another missed chance for Leeds United. And these chances are becoming clearer and clearer cut now. I mean, how many chances do they need? Why are we not playing someone else up front? I mean, I like Bamford, but is he the right man for the job, for this job? And I don't think he is, to be honest with you. It's probably the sort of player you put on if you're a couple of goals up. you know, or you're trying to hold on to a lead and you need someone to hold the ball, bring players in, and all of that stuff. But giving him a penalty and then he misses it. I mean, he must be soul destroyed after that. It just shows how quickly this game can turn, though. Arsenal could go on here, they could stick 4 past us, and everybody'd say, "Oh, what a wonderful performance! How great Arsenal were." Yeah, the Leeds press is working against Arsenal. They're much less comfortable on the ball. Ramsdale fires out a back pass, and Odegaard is on it. Adams plays one down the left hand side. Sinisterra's running onto it. He'll pick this up. Is he going to drive into the box? Is he going to try and beat Gabriel? Plays it back. Tyler Adams. Aronson on the left hand side. Oh, he should just play a short ball into Sinisterra. He doesn't. He plays it back. Leeds are playing intricate passing on the edge of the 18-yard box. Robbie Koch is there. Leeds are really high up the pitch. If Arsenal break out, we're in trouble here. Bamford tries to go charging through. I mean, Bamford's got a bandage on his right arm. I mean, what is he doing on the pitch with that? Arsenal are stalling the play. They're obviously a bit worried. There's 69 minutes coming up on the clock, and it's Ramsdale now to take the goal kick, resulting from Bamford's infringement. Strout wins it. It gets played infield and then straight up the park to Aronson. Aronson's trying to chase back the Arsenal defender. It goes back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale high and onto the left hand side. Arsenal left. Christensen's under a bit of pressure. He plays the ball and it looks like it's Koch who saves the day, stops the ball going out for a corner. Rocker in the middle of the park. It's Sinisterra. Jinx out of trouble as you would expect. Plays a nice smart ball to Christensen. And Bamford's in. Is he through the middle? And it's another opportunity. And he's claiming handball. What is he doing? He's claiming he was pulled back. We need to put a finisher on the pitch because Patrick Bamford ain't good enough for this. Is he good enough? Can Patrick Bamford prove me wrong? Sinisterra. Harrison. Ball gets stuck under his feet. It gets passed out. Arsenal pick up the possession. It's still in the Arsenal half. Deep in the Arsenal half. The edge of the 18-yard box. Leeds are really pressuring the Arsenal players now. They're not getting any time on the ball, which is what we're a bit more known for. And Jesse's obviously told him here, go out and get a goal. Strout is 2 versus 1 against Xhaka and another Arsenal player. I can't see who it is. Aronson, Tyler Adams, Aronson again. And smartly away from 2 Arsenal midfielders, Odegaard and another one, and Christensen is down the right hand side against Martinelli. I think Martinelli's gone playing a lot deeper for Arsenal at the moment, and Arsenal are making a substitution. And Odegaard is going off. Odegaard, or whatever his name is. Just waiting to see who who's coming on here for Arsenal. We'll find out in a second or two. I haven't got confirmation yet. Odegaard, his name is going off. He's taking his time. He's walked from one side of the pitch to the other, all the way across. It's a very, very long. And it's Fabio Vieira coming on for Arsenal. Arsenal throwing, it's long up the pitch, and Leeds are again harrying the ball, harrying the Arsenal players and really putting them under a bit more pressure now in this second half. A slip by Roca sees Arsenal play the way straight through the Leeds midfield. Martinelli picks up the ball, he's on the edge of the 18-yard box, he goes to the byline, he's shadowed by Christensen and Adams, who makes a really good tackle and clearance for Leeds United. Vieira and Sinistera makes a really good interception there and cuts out the Arsenal pass, and it's Xhaka on Roca. Cooper, Aronson plays it down into Strout. He picks the ball up again, and he's away down the left hand side is Aronson, and he's taken them both on, but he's being taken down. Ref waves play on for an advantage, I think. Ball cleared out by Arsenal now, and Roca loses possession in the middle of the park. Saka into Pate. Oh, the ball switching, making a slow switch over to the Arsenal left, and they play a nice neat 1-2 with Xhaka and Jesus, and Jesus plays a ball in, and it's plucked out of the air by Meslier, who is looking for a quick ball up the pitch, but there's nobody waiting for him, so he rolls it out, and it's back with Meslier now, who's looking to play a short ball. There's nobody to play a short ball to, so he thumps it down to Sinistera on the left hand side, right by the halfway line, and it's a nice ball over the top for Strout, for Bamford to run onto. He's a little bit too slow to get there, can't make it. It's gone now for an Arsenal throw-in. Harrison looks like he might be taken off here. Jack Harrison's off. Klitsch is coming on again. Oh my God. Why are you putting Klitsch on? Ben White's coming off, and Tierney's coming on. I don't know if Ben White's had a knock. Seems a bit of a strange substitution from Arteta. You can only think that he's been injured. It's Sinistera. Aronson picks up the ball, jinking and trying to get away, but he can't. He's lost the ball. Jesus has got it. It's Sinistera. Harrison moves in. Aronson has a smack, and it's a really smart diving save from Ramsdale. Down to his right hand side. It's low with power, and with a blindside bit of trickery. And the keeper makes a really, really good save there down to his right hand side, because that was on his way in. Cracking effort from Aronson. It's a Leeds corner. Aronson again takes the corner. It fails to beat the first man. And Klitsch has thumped the ball all the way back under no pressure to Meslier, who thumps the ball all the way up to the right to the Leeds side, and it's not gone out, but Leeds have picked up the ball again with Tyler Adams. Aronson in the middle of the park. Is he going to play it? He needs to play it a bit quicker. Bamford is playing a crossfield ball in. It's to the 6-yard box. Rocker, and the Rocker wins a corner for Leeds. Yeah, Bamford has really proved his salt there. If we get a goal out of this, all will be forgiven, Patrick. Oh no, the ball is all over the place. Oh my God, where are we? It's literally landed in front of Ramsdale on the floor. It's stopped dead, the ball, and there's literally nobody there. For Leeds, it gets hurriedly cleared by Arsenal, and I've got to say, alright, the 1-0 up, but I'm not too impressed with Arsenal today, to be honest with you. Sinistera tempts in the players with a tackle, hangs out his right leg, balls that with Adams again. Strauk, Sinistera plays a crossfield ball. There's a bit of indecision between Klitsch and Rocker, I think it is. Yeah, Sinistera, Klitsch again. He's down the left. Clips the ball over the top. I don't know what's happened to Is it Bamford? He's gone down under a bit of a feeble challenge. I don't know if he's back to his feet. It looks like he probably had a knee to his back by the look of it. Tyler Adams, Leeds, definitely deserving of a goal this second half. Can they get a goal? That's the thing. Rocker plays a silly ball forward, and luckily Leeds have picked it back up again. Sinistera. Ball now's right hand side. It's just at the edge of the 18-yard box. Christensen plays a 1-2 give and go. He tries to get there. It's a silly ball, but Christensen's told him where he wants it, and it's not. He was never going to get there. Rocker is running through. He's gone down. Leeds players are all over Arsenal at the moment. Christensen. Cooper. Adams. Nobody running at the moment for Leeds. It's a bit stagnant, I think the word is. Rocker. Aronson on the right hand side. There's nobody moving for Leeds United in the middle of the box, middle of the park. It's all over on the right hand side. It's down the right hand side. Christensen plays a ball, and Klitsch doesn't run onto it to collect it. Another double Arsenal change here now for the Gooners. Jesus is coming off. Jesus versus Nketiah is coming on for Arsenal. Saka's off and Holding is on. Rob Holding. So I think Arteta's trying to just. It looks like he's got rid of a striker there, probably put a defender on, and are Arsenal just happy to get out of here with the 1-0 a 1-0 victory. It looks like that way. Leeds are they going to pose any more threat? Are we going to? I'm surprised he's put Klitsch on. Why didn't he put another striker on? What's happened to Cleese and Notto? Yeah, he's gone. The commentator's now just talking about they've gone for a back five now of Arsenal. They're going to just park the bus and try and keep us out, because I think Arteta's worried. If you didn't know who was on the bench at the moment, we already know Rodrigo's off the pitch, and we have Greenwood there, Eiling, Firpo, Bamford, Somerville, Clayson, Llorente as well. So I don't know. It's another strange substitution from Jesse. I don't see what the point of that is. You've got to put a striker on at this stage, I think. And if you're going to try and rescue a point, make a sacrifice in the defence or in the midfield and shuffle things around a bit. Some gamesmanship from Jesse with the Arsenal defenders. And who's that's gone down? Don't know if it's... Oh, we're putting Somerville on. Somerville's on for Rocker. I mean, Somerville's got some electrifying pace, but can he finish? "84 minutes on the clock." Hello, thank you for joining. And we have, I think it's a Leeds throw-in. Cooper is going back over to the 6-yard box. Not sure what's going on here. And it looks like, is it a Arsenal corner? It is. Arsenal corner. Fabio Vieira goes over to take it. It's a left foot in swinging corner for Arsenal. They've got the usual suspects up there. Xhaka, Saka. He's got 3 players on the halfway line as Arteta. And it's a very, very quick ball into Nketiah, who smashes it, and it's into the near post of Meslier, but luckily it's on the outside, not the inside. And it's Eddie Nketiah who had the shot there. So yeah, Aronson. Cooper, Koch, Sinistera. Oh no, it's Adams, sorry. Sinistera picks up the ball now. Leeds going down the right hand side. Sinistera passing and moving, which is what we need to be doing. Tyler Adams picks the ball up, tries to play a little ball into Aronson. It gets dispossessed. And Nketiah plays a ball down the left hand side for Arsenal, and Vieira runs it into the corner. Christensen's got hold of him by the shirt, by the neck, and he's got a free kick out of absolutely nothing. Christensen, a really, really bad decision there from you. And one of the players has gone down there. I don't know if it's a bit of cramp or he's claiming that Christensen clipped him in the back of the legs. Cold day in Yorkshire by the look of it. Everybody's wrapped up nice and warm. Referees not happy with, I think it's Martinelli. Yeah, Martinelli's down. He's got back up now. And it's an Arsenal free kick out of absolutely nothing. If this goes in, obviously it's game over. And whatever happens then is inconsequential. Martinelli tries to go down the outside, go down the line, but he bit of miscontrol and the ball goes out for a goal kick. Taken quickly by Meslier. Cooper passes it to Tyler Adams. Down the middle of the park, Click. Back over to Cooper. Strauch in space. Cooper plays a square ball over to Koch. Ball approaching the halfway line now. Koch plays it on the outside of his boot to Christensen. Christensen pops one in over the top, and hits Gabriel on the head, and Ramsdale comes to collect. Geldart is coming on the 87th minute. Frustrating substitutions again from Jesse Marsh. I don't know. Somerville picks up the ball on the right hand side, a bit of pace, moves it into Bamford. Bamford off to Aronson, and Somerville blasts one straight over the bar. Another chance goes begging for Leeds United. Typical of our afternoon against a very, very good opponent. We can't get all these chances. They could give us a point, could Arsenal, and we wouldn't take it. They could give us 3 points, could Arsenal, and we wouldn't take those. It is an absolute shambles that we can't finish. And Somerville is absolutely gutted. He knows he should have done a lot better there. Geldart's on the pitch. I don't know what you expect him to do with 3 minutes. But you never know. Actually, 1 minute now, because it's 89 minutes. We haven't got any news yet on injury time. It looks like Sinisterra's come off. Cooper fouled by Vieira just near the halfway line, and the ball's rolling when Leeds took the ball. I think they kicked it at Nketiah, but the camera cut away while that was going on, so I didn't see what fully happened. They're estimating about 5 minutes of injury time. Leeds get a goal here, it's going to be all backs to the wall, all hands to the pump, backs against the wall, because Arsenal won't be happy with a point, knowing that Man City will be playing Liverpool later on, and as we know, Liverpool are a side in playing well below par in the Premier League this year. I don't know, they're doing the business in the Champions League, but not the Premier League. 6 minutes injury added time is given by the fourth official. Header up from Cooper, gets headed away by the Arsenal defenders. Christensen's over there trying to muscle his way, or Klitsch is over there as well, trying to muscle his way in and get the ball for Leeds. There's a free kick being given. Tyler Adams picks it up. Robin Koch back to Meslier. Plays it out to Cooper. Strauch stood on the left, he's in no space. Cooper's not playing it yet. Cooper plays a long ball to Somerville, and the ball is just way off Cooper. It's gone out for an Arsenal throw in. It's the Arsenal right back taking the throw in for him, and Tyler Adams and Klitsch combine to pick up the ball. Klitsch picks it up, passes it to Cooper. Cooper over the top for Bamford. Bamford's just blocked off by the Arsenal defender. There's a bit of afters there, and he's chopped Bamford down. Bamford's trying to go round him. He's blocked the run, and the commentator says Bamford barged into him. I beg to differ. The players are having a bit of handbags and a bit of a talking to. Lord Bamford is not that kind of player, I'm afraid. And he's sent off Gabriel. And Leeds have a second penalty kick. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what he did there was he blocked him off not once but twice, but then scythed him down. Bamford barged into Gabriel, and Bamford's gone down. He's stuck his leg out, and it's looked like it's a kick on Bamford that's brought him down. It probably isn't, and I think Patrick Bamford has had the referee and he's had the fourth official there and the linesman. And but the trouble is the damage. Can a red card be reversed by VAR? As the ref got it wrong, the Arsenal players are absolutely furious. Xhaka, Saliba, and they're checking possible attacking foul is what they're calling it. I mean, I think as Bamford tried going round him, he's blocked the run. A referee, it looks like he's given a red card and a penalty for this, just to recap. And the referee, is he going to overturn his own? Is he going to Liz Truss it? Is he going to U-turn his decision? I mean, he sees a small clip of actually what happened. He doesn't see the full picture of the movement of the defender. And more controversy at Elland Road. You just couldn't believe it. He's not getting the full picture of the... Jesse Marsh is overseeing the ref. He needs to get back in his technical area so he doesn't get himself in trouble, because if he overturns this, Marsh is going to lose his mind. This has taken at least 3 minutes is this to sort out. Referee walks back onto the field. And he's given a free kick to Arsenal. Keeps the player on the pitch. No penalty for Leeds. And now his referee saying that Bamford actually fouled Gabriel. And the red card is demoted to a yellow card. The Leeds players are laughing with, the usual sarcasm that this is an absolute joke of a... It says, VAR's a total joke, and nobody likes it. And the Leeds fans will be complaining, won't they? We never get a VAR decision, and every other team complains about the same thing, don't they? I think Bamford is probably... to be fair, he's tried milking that, and he's done a good job, but you can't get away with this stuff in the days of VAR, unfortunately, anymore. And there's another foul from Arsenal, and there's a stumble in there by Tyler Adams on Martinelli, and it's getting a bit scrappy and a bit heated. Adams and Geldart are involved, Cooper's there, Cox there, Mellier's trying to break up the rather angry Arsenal player who's getting a bit upset about it. There's Martinelli's rolling around in a bit of a heap. There's legs all over the place, and Martinelli's definitely being caught on his hip. But he's up, and I think he's trying to, he's trying to run the clock down. But the ref's adding these minutes on. You could be looking at another 2 to 3 minutes of play. It's 96-37 at the moment. Gabriel gets a yellow card. confirmation of that there. So Martinelli picks up the ball, plays the ball over to the left hand side. It looks like, is it Nketiah? No, it isn't. And ball against Arsenal. It's a Leeds United free kick, and the Leeds boys now should be charging up the pitch, because this is going to be one of the final few kicks of the game. Strout picks it up. Jesse's going nuts, so is Arteta. I think Arteta wants to get on the pitch at the moment. Cock again, runs forward. He's looking for a nice little pass out to the right hand side. Christensen picks it up. Can he get a corner ball? No, he can't. Tries to cross it in, and it's a weak effort of a cross. He's right on the byline. Tyler Adams, a little interchange with Aronson. Adams again. There's nobody in the Arsenal 18-yard box. Arsenal are holding the line very well at the moment. I don't think we're going to get a goal here. But Leeds are not getting it forward quickly enough, and Arsenal clear it back up to the Leeds end. 98 minutes, Meslier waves the players forward, then plays it short to Cooper looking for someone to pass to. There's Robbie Koch over there in acres of space. Koch crosses it in, and there's a flimsy effort by Ramsdale. Strout plays it in, it's at the back post, there's nobody there, it gets played away by the Arsenal defenders, and it's a corner ball to Leeds United under a lot of pressure, and the Arsenal players look like they're on the last legs, and Meslier is up there in the Arsenal 18-yard box. Cooper is up there. It's a last throw of the dice for Leeds United on 98 minutes and 50 seconds. Yasin Aronson tries to volley it. It goes skewed to the right hand side. Meslier goes charging back to his goal. A really good strong header there from Arsenal, and Martinelli's the ball's broke to him. Meslier picks it up. 99 minutes and 15 seconds, and that's the end of the game. Arsenal's best ever start to a top flight season has been confirmed with that result today at Elland Road, and unfortunately chances have all gone down the toilet for Leeds United in this second half. Bamford missed a penalty. Sitters missed by other players as well, including Bamford, and you just think, where are Leeds United going to get the required goals from to stay in this division after that? I mean, we had a good run of 4 games, and it's all gone pear-shaped for us in the last 5. The home faithful are chanting, and it's been a crazy day, absolutely crazy. 42-minute delay before kick-off, thanks to that included a 20-minute warm-up period, thanks to broken communication equipment caused by a local power cut. And the Arsenal fans, as smug as they are, waving at the Leeds fans, taunting them for their 3 points. I won't say well earned. I don't think they earned it. I didn't see enough from Arsenal to say to me that, you know, they were a team that put us under threat. Even in the first half, we didn't seem too worried by them. They stood off, they kept possession, they kept us running around after the ball. Second half seemed as though we changed the tactics a bit, wanted to squeeze them up the park a little bit and put a bit more pressure on them. But the dealing with the Arsenal threat down that right hand side with Saka was one of Marsh's main priorities today. I don't know why, but Marsh is going around applauding and celebrating with the to the crowd. I don't know. Is he just? We've lost. Can someone tell Jesse Marsh that we've lost the game? A game that we should have won. But you know, you can't argue with the Leeds faithful, can you? he probably should do that. To be honest with you, at least they deserve after watching that. All those missed chances, missed opportunities. Well, we're going to talk about stats now as we bring this live stream up to a close. And the stat that you need to know of course, is a single goal scored by Saka in the 35th minute has been enough to separate the teams. A very disappointing afternoon for Leeds United, who finished up with 46% possession, 54% for the Arsenals, 15 shots to Arsenal's 9, and this shows just how much that second half swung in our favour, in the Leeds United favour, should I say. Shots on target, 4 apiece, 5 corners Leeds, 3 for Arsenal, 10 fouls apiece. Closing thoughts. Well, what can I say? Thoroughly disappointed. And you know, I won't want to be Patrick Bamford today. What can I say? You miss a penalty, you're not going to live that down, are you? That's rude. The random dude on the internet, that's rude and toxic. What's rude and toxic? Whatever you think, mate. It's 3 hours and 10 minutes of live streaming today for me, so I don't know what's rude, what's toxic, what you're talking about. I don't know if you're even still there, but if you are still there, I'm glad those are your opinions. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you did decide to catch up, join this live stream, or maybe you replayed a little bit back, or whatever, thank you again so much. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. I think Leeds is against Leicester next, and if we don't get 3 points against Leicester, we are in big trouble, because Leicester have not done anything yet this season. They're sitting firmly in the bottom 3, above Nottingham, actually level on points with Nottingham Forest, with a -9 goal difference. Leeds now -2. We're staying on 15th. We're in 15th place, and what a terrible afternoon. Absolutely terrible. I'm just so disappointed. So disappointed. But anyway, October fixtures. Wednesday the 19th. Apparently the Arsenal Man City game is postponed. Not sure the reason of that, but anyway, I just thought I'd let you know about that one. Leeds Leeds are away at Leicester on the 20th. That's Thursday, the 20th of October. It's at 8:15 kickoff. Saturday on the 22nd, there's a bunch of fixtures. None of them involve Leeds. Forest, Liverpool, Everton, Palace, Man City versus Brighton, Chelsea, Man United. So one to watch there on next Saturday. 23rd of October, Leeds Fulham at home, 2 PM kickoff on Sunday. 29th of October, there's a round of fixtures there. It looks like most teams are playing on that one, but that's I don't see any Leeds United fixture there after the 23rd of October. I think that's it for. That pretty much wraps up October for Leeds. Moving into November, we're playing on the 5th of November against Bournemouth. So the next fixture there, and a few days rest for the squad. And it's very disappointing for Leeds, isn't it? Dear. Right, thank you again. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. I don't think I'll do the live stream against Leicester. Why? Because it's not convenient for me. A 2 AM kickoff. I don't think I'm going to be doing that, but you never know. I'll keep you posted, and obviously put a message or put an upload notification on YouTube. That's providing anybody likes or subscribes to today's stream. If you did, and that's you, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.